Hello, my name is Oscar Butler. I'm a singer-songwriter based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and you are here at Tuesday Night Concert. I do Tuesday night concerts every Tuesday night, except for next week. I won't be here next week because I'll be up in Santa Fe at the Cowgirl. I'll be up in Santa Fe at the Cowgirl, so if you're in the Santa Fe area, you just want to take a trip, come up and see me. Won't hurt my feelings. So, and then the following Tuesday, I probably won't be because I'm going to help my daughter move from Chicago to Fort Collins. So I might still be out of town on that following Tuesday, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know when we get to that week. But again, next Tuesday, there will not be a Tuesday night concert. Let's see, this week, what's happening with me this week is I'm going to take a ride out to Madrid tomorrow. See if the weather holds out. If there's no weather, I'll play out there at the Holler on Friday night. This coming Friday night at from 5 to 8 o'clock. I will be at the Backstreet Grill down in Old Town, the Backstreet Grill. So come on down, nice little outdoor setting there. It's beautiful, except last week it got a little windy near the end. A little bit windy. I had to pull my banner down and everything, but that was okay. Let's see, what else? Saturday I'll be at Bike and Coffee. Oh yeah, Thursday afternoon and Saturday, 12:30 to 2, I'll be at Bike and Coffee over at Old Town Farm. And I think that's it for now. But if anything else comes up, check my website, OscarButlerMusic.com. OscarButlerMusic.com. And you will see. Alright, I'm going to start off with a few songs. I've got a wonderful, wonderful friend and fellow songwriter and musician. Gary Costley is my special guest tonight. So you guys are going to get to hear lots of his songs, his original songs, along with his playing, his ukulele. So I'm going to start off with a little tune. Well, I work all week to earn my money, breaking my back just to give it all to my honey. And when she pays the bills, buys the food, there ain't much left over for me to get one glass of booze. It's sad that I've been thinking how much I miss my drinking with the boys. Now there once was a time I was carefree. I could stay up and vibe all night till I could barely see. But now that's all over, things have changed. I have to plan for two if happiness be obtained. It's sad that I've been thinking how much I miss my drinking with the boys. All that time and all that booze, all the pretty women I never could choose. My boys had my wing, but there was always that one thing they could not do, no. That's why I found a woman as pretty as can be. I rocked her world, now she rocks me, and that's what makes it easy to say bye-bye, boys. You see, I've been rethinking, I really don't miss the drinking. I could save my money, I could spend it on my honey. She is so fine, she loves me up all the time. And we don't need no toys, cause we'll be making lots of noise. She so enjoys, I don't miss drinking with the boys. No, I don't miss it at all. She so enjoys it, I don't miss drinking with the boys. I'll be home every night, yes I will, baby. She do 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 down down. Drinking with the Boys. That's a little original tune that I writ. Okay, so I'm gonna sing one more song, and then we're gonna get Gary up here to give you the real show tonight. Hey, Cheryl. Let's see. I'll do this. Oh yeah, little addiction song here. I got something I need to sprinkle with nuts. Wrap it in caramel, dip it in Rice Krispie Puffs. It's chewy smooth, but it still has some crunch. I gotta pace myself so I don't eat too much. I gotta watch what I put on my bones, yes. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. If I could binge, you know I'd use a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Oh yeah. Now I love me some Snickers, and Kit Kats are fine. But Ghirardelli's like a good French wine. M&M's, well, they go way too fast. Forgive me a chunky, I'll make that bad boy last. I gotta watch what I put on my bones now. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. If I could binge, you know I'd put it in a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Oh yes. Hey Joni. Now the doctors say I've got cocoa retention. If you ask me, well, I really don't mind. Don't know. My friends tried an intervention when they caught me snorting hot chocolate powder lines. I walked the streets looking for my next fix. I wanted Hershey's, but all I could find was Twix. My parents worry overdoses their fear, 'cause I've been speedballing Three Musketeers. I gotta watch what I put on my bones, yeah. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. If I could binge, you know I'd use a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. You see, chocolate is my crack, it's the monkey on my back. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Chocolate Jones. I'm heading for rehab after this show tonight. Anyway, tonight we've got as a special guest Gary Costley, who I will bring up and let Gary say hi to you all and tell you a little bit more about himself. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Oscar. Little Chocolate Jones. I've gone through some withdrawals on that over time, but ugh.
All right, Gary. Well, it's your show, dude. I'll pop in, ask you a few questions, but you can talk about and have fun. Just have fun, dude, is the biggest thing, okay? So
All
I'll
right.
see you in a bit.
Thanks. Thank you, Oscar, for having me on tonight. And I know Oscar said that I'm going to be playing originals, and mostly I will be playing originals. But I will start out with a little rap-ukulele. It is on the food theme though. Now, Buttermilk Biscuits, here we go. Sift the flour, roll the dough. Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Move your butt to the funky beat. From LA to the Carolinas, dip them suckers in Aunt Jemima. It don't make a difference what food you make. Use buttermilk biscuits to clean your plate. Eat them in the morning, eat them at night. KFC makes some suckers just right. I eat them with jelly in my favorite deli, wrapped and sealed by a freak named Shelly. Buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk biscuits. One day I kissed my freak, hit the street, looking for something to eat in an 18-wheeler, looking real swass. All the girls smile cause I'm the big boss. Said I gotta eat now, can't eat later. Made a lot of noise to attract my waiter. The waiter walked up and what did he say? He said buttermilk biscuits free today. So what you waiting on, boy? Get up, shake a leg. Give me 10 of them suckers with grits and eggs, a glass of Kool-Aid and a whole stick of butter. Them biscuits make me super fast drummer. Buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk biscuits. Now grab that can, wrap it in your hand. Bang that sucker till the dough expands. Put them suckers up in your oven. Grab your girlie and get a little lovin'. Add a bit of honey if you want to get funny. Microwave them suckers if you want your honey runny. Gonna get naughty with the licks of a party and rub them suckers all over your body. Buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk biscuits. Buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk biscuits.
I love that one.
I had to start out with that one. I was actually going to start out with the Beastie Boys License to Ill medley, but since you were doing the Chocolate Jones thing, I had to stay on the food theme.
Oh.
Hey Deb, hey Joe. And speaking of Beastie Boys License to Ill medley, here it is. Now here's a little story that I've got to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. Started way back in history with that rock MCA and me, Mike D. Had a little horsey named Paul Revere. Just me and my horsey and a quart of beer. Riding across the land, kicking up sand. Sheriff's posse on my tail, cause I'm in demand. Well, this girl came up to me, she said she's new in town, but the crew said that they'd seen her around. I thought they were right, but I didn't want to know. The girlie was deaf and she wanted to go. I think her name's Lucy, but they all called her Loose. I thought that I'd seen her on 8th and 40 Deuce. The next thing she said is my place or yours. Let's kick some bass behind closed doors. She's crafty, she gets around. She's crafty, she's always down. She's crafty, she's got a gripe. She's crafty, and she's just my type. You wake up late for school, man, you don't want to go. You ask your mom please, but she still says no. You miss 2 classes and no homework. Your teacher preaches class like you're some kind of jerk. Living at home is such a drag. Your mom threw your best skater mag. You gotta fight for your right to party. Girls, all I really want is girls. And in the morning it's girls, cause in the evening it's girls. I like the way that they walk, and it's chill to hear them talk. And I can always make them smile from White Castle to the Nile. Girls to do the dishes, girls to clean up my room, girls to do the laundry, and in the bathroom, girls, all I really want is girls. No sleep till Brooklyn. No sleep till Brooklyn. Step up to the bar, put the girl down. She takes a big gulp, slaps it around. Take a sip, you can do it, get right to it. We had a case in the place, we went right through it. Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Brass monkey chunky, that funky monkey. Pulled out a jammy and aimed it at the sky. He yelled, stick 'em up and let two fly. Hands went up, people hit the floor. He wasted two kids that ran for the door. I'm mighty and I get respect. Your cash and your jewelry is what I expect. MCA was with it and he's my ace. So I grabbed the piano player, punched him in the face. Piano player's out, the music stopped. The boy had beef and he got dropped. Mike D grabbed the money, MCA snatched the gold. I grabbed two girlies and a beer that's cold.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, Gary, so how long you been playing the ukuleles?
Actually, I decided when I hit 40 that I wanted to learn to play guitar.
40?
40.
You're not 40. Get out of here.
I'm way past 40 now. But I started taking guitar lessons with Ian Kaplan, who's here locally. And at the time, I had an Esteban guitar. And if you know anything about Esteban guitars, they're garbage. They suck. They're horrible. So my coworker Keith at the time, he's played guitar for years. Really good guitar player, and he loaned me a Yamaha guitar to play with. And during this time, I had taken a trip out to Hawaii, out to Oahu, with my wife and my mom and my mom's friend. And while we're there, walking by one of the shops, and there's ukuleles, and I was like, I should pick one up for Keith. It'd be nice. And then I was like, I should get one for myself too, and maybe try and pick it up. So next thing, I come back into town and I email Ian, and I said, hey, would you teach me ukulele? And he said, well, I don't play ukulele, but it's a 4-stringed instrument, and I'd be able to do it. So I ended up taking lessons, and then after maybe 6 months or so of just taking lessons, I started wanting to write songs. And basically what I was doing, like parodies and things like that, just changing up the chords, kind of like I'm doing with like Buttermilk Biscuits.
Uh-huh.
Just changing up the chords and doing that. So that's how I got going with it, and just kept on from there.
Wow. What's the first song you wrote?
Oh.
Uh-oh. I know I didn't send you that question.
No, the thing that's funny is the same time that I was starting to write songs was about the same time this movie called Religulous came out. And it's Bill Maher. And it was basically kind of a spoof on religions and different things. And that's how I ended up starting to write these different funny religious songs.
Uh-huh.
based on that. So
Ah.
that I was looking just over the last few days. I was looking through all these songs, and I was like, God, I wrote some really, really bad songs. I was like, I don't even remember writing that. And then I've got these other titles that I came up with a title, and it's like I didn't even get started with any lyrics of it. Just kind of a basic idea of what I would write, and just didn't do it. But still ended up with a handful of religious songs.
Well, your songs are
that's
awesome.
what I'm gonna move into with the next songs. I'll do a couple religious songs.
Okay.
For that.
All right, Gary, take it away.
And hello, Wendy. This one is called "Covering All My Bets." I hear lots of people talk about the afterlife, how it's all so wonderful, free of stress and strife. I would like to experience all that peace and joy. Getting into heaven would make me a happy boy. Monday I go to the mosque and pray to Allah the Great. Tuesday I'm off to the synagogue for my weekly Jewish date. Wednesday's time for the Catholic Church to go confess my sins. Thursday, Scientology to find some alien twins. 'Cause I'm a Jewish, Catholic, Muslim, Scientologist at heart, trying to get to the promised land, but I don't know where to start. Spending all my hours, paying all my debts. I'm doubling down on religion, covering all my bets. Friday rolls around, but no party night for me. The weekend simply means more time to set my dark soul free. Going from the temple to the mosque to the church, hoping all this time and effort helps me in my search. 'Cause I'm a Jewish, Catholic, Muslim, Scientologist at heart, trying to get to the promised land, but I don't know where to start. Spending all my hours, paying all my debts. I'm doubling down on religion, covering all my bets. My friends all think I'm crazy, how religious I've become. Studying and praying by the moon and by the sun. I'll be the last one laughing as I walk through the pearly gates. One of my 4 gods will surely oversee my fate. 'Cause I'm a Jewish, Catholic, Muslim, Scientologist at heart, trying to get to the promised land, but I don't know where to start. Spending all my hours, paying all my debts. I'm doubling down on religion, covering all my bets. I'm doubling down on religion, covering all my bets. A lot of holidays to cover. Yeah, that is true. True, Mr. Joe. All right, gonna play the tenor guitar, still 4 strings, but this one originally it was called Jesus and the 153 Fish, but I think it'll just be called Fishing with Jesus. Oh, so helps if you start on the right chord. Out in the Sea of Galilee, the apostles were fishing one day. They didn't catch a single fish, so Peter made a secret wish. He said, Jesus, help us out. We seem to have a fishing drought. Jesus said, cast out your net. See the incredible prize you get. 153 fish. Peter made a secret wish. 1 + 5 + 3 makes 9. Jesus showed up just in time. 9 minus 5 minus 3 is 1. Fishing with Jesus sure is lots of fun. Lots of fun. Next thing you know, the park ranger comes round, sees a pile of fish on the ground. He has to see a license to fish. Nobody came to them besides the fence. The ranger made the men throw the fish back. Jesus saw this as a personal attack. He was just trying to help his friend. Found himself in trouble again. 153 fish. Peter made a secret wish. 1 + 5 + 3 makes 9. Jesus showed up just in time. 9 minus 5 minus 3 is 1. Fishing with Jesus sure is lots of fun. The ranger left and he issued a fine. Jesus then turned the water to wine. The fish all died and floated to shore. The men would be hungry no more. But Jesus was betrayed again by those he considered to be his friends. Maybe these guys were more like fans, never around when Jesus needed a hand. 153 fish. Peter got his secret wish. 1 + 5 + 3 makes 9. Jesus showed up just in time. 9 minus 5 minus 3 is 1. Fishing with Jesus sure is lots of fun.
That's great. How many ukuleles do you have, Gary?
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the tenor guitar. This one. And then I've got 3 full-size guitars, but I don't end up playing those at all.
Uh-huh.
Well, only one of them strung at all. So,
well, you rock on the ukulele.
I like playing the uke. I'd like to learn guitar, get the other 2 strings going, but man, it's a lot more of a challenge playing guitar than it is to play the uke.
Did you ever hear the story about Ed Sheeran?
No.
Okay, so, and you can actually look this up. I think you know who Jamie Foxx is, the actor.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx. Well, I guess Ed Sheeran, before he got famous, slept on Jamie Foxx's couch for like 6 weeks. And what happened was, I think Jamie Foxx, had a club, basically an all-black club, and so he invites Ed Sheeran to come play at the club. And so, imagine this, this all-black club, and this little white kid walks out, little white red-headed kid walks out with a ukulele. He rocked the house. They gave him a standing ovation at the end of the night. He rocked the house. Yeah, it's such a good story. I think you can find it on YouTube.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I didn't even know that Ed Sheeran played ukulele.
Yeah, I think he plays everything.
Well, and who's that lady that plays all about the bass?
Oh, I forget her
It's
name.
all about
Yeah.
that bass, about
Uh-huh.
that bass. No treble. Well, I had seen her before she got big. She used to play that song on ukulele
Really?
on YouTube, and it's funny because now that she's big, all those videos are like pulled down.
Uh-huh.
You can't find those. But yeah, even when she would go in to radio stations and play in there, she'd come in there with her uke and play that song.
Wow, that's cool. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Gary, give me some
That's
more.
the other
Give
thing
us,
that's nice about the uke is it's so portable, and it's a lot easier to drag it around and be able to just pull it out and play.
as opposed to the piano that Joe said he once wanted to play. He said, "Yeah, that would be a little tough to get around."
Yeah. Joe, I think you'd figure out how to do it though.
Put some wheels on one end, handle on the other. Okay, Gary, give us some more music.
Sounds good. All right. Here, I'll go ahead and get. I play this song every time, and why not? Let's double check and make sure we're. Yeah. Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb. I don't know exactly what was said, but now the two aren't friends anymore. They don't sit beside each other at the store. I put the blame on Diet Sprite. I knew there was something I didn't like about the girl with the bubbly cheer and aspartame running through her hair. It all started up on Mountain Dew. Pibb and Pepper, they were the two best of friends you could find around the streets of a place called Soda Town. But once the doctor got a taste of Diet Sprite, he just couldn't wait to share with her his dark brown love. 23 flavors she was dreaming of. Diet Sprite is like candy to the eye. Her hair is sun-kissed with blue sky. Pibb told Pepper that he loved Diet. Pepper told Pibby he'd better not try it, 'cause Dr. Pepper and Diet Sprite kissed on Mountain Dew in the Sierra mist. Mr. Pibb was left out in the cold. The news was a jolt to his flat soul. After becoming the butt of all jokes, Mr. Pibb got strung out on coke. Crystal Pepsi, she was there for him, but she left Mr. Pibb in the end, 'cause Pibb gave Crystal a Hawaiian punch. Crystal said she'd had enough. There was a guy they called Big Red. She got up and left with him instead. Crystal had a sister named Mary, better known as Wild Cherry. Mary's best friend was Ginger Ale, a party girl who had love for sale. Ginger's clearly Canadian, eh? Always looking for a new place to play. The girls hung out with a real bad crowd on the wrong side of Soda Town. They went to a club called the Royal Crown. The place was dirty and real run down. The locals play a game called 7-Up, where many souls are now corrupt. Ginger Ale didn't stand a chance when Mellow Yellow gave a seductive glance in her direction from the back of the bar. But this relationship wouldn't go far. Mellow Mellow took Ginger to the Red Bull. When they got there, the place was full of people who lost their fizz for life. Ginger felt things were not right, but Mellow pushed his way through the crowd, yelling and screaming and being loud. They got to the back and Mellow had his way with ginger ale at the end of the day. Soda Town is known for fun, but good times aren't had by everyone. This was the case with ginger ale. Sometimes the good ones don't prevail. So keep your eyes open and don't lose your wits, and you will find that you don't get hit with problems that will bring you down in a place called Soda Town.
Yay!
I like that. Saw that pop up partway through.
Oh, Gary. Your songs are awesome. I really like the mix that we did on that too, in the recording.
Yeah.
I like that. I put a few more embellishments in there. I'll have to send it to you again.
Oh, very cool.
Just
yeah, I really like the way that came out. It was nice having the backing and just the whole thing. It was nice having more than just the uke and the vocals.
Yeah.
On there. So very nice.
We'll have fun. We got to record some more. We got to get you an album out, man.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay.
This song is another one about just household items. This is a game of Monopoly. Take a ride on the Reading, hop aboard the B&O. Maybe take the short line, depends where you want to go. Stroll on down the boardwalk, go shopping at Park Place. It's guaranteed to put a big ol' smile upon your face. Marvin Garden sure is nice, especially in the fall. But if you have a few more dollars, you might want to see it all. Because just around the corner, everything is green. Pennsylvania Avenue in beautiful Atlantic City. Give me all your money, mortgage your property, because it's not cheap and it's not free in the game of Monopoly. If you're running low on cash, don't worry, that's okay. There are lots of things to do and great places to stay. Mediterranean Avenue, maybe St. Charles Place, perhaps Oriental or Vermont will better suit your taste. Watch out for the hidden fees, they're everywhere you know. Collect $200 every time that you pass go, but you'd better have lots of money if you plan to stay in my hotel. The neighborhood is really nice, as I'm sure you can tell. Give me all your money, mortgage your property, because it's not cheap and it's not free in the game of Monopoly. Go to jail, do not pass go, don't collect $200. That might sound a little harsh, but you had to go and press your luck. You got greedy, yes you did, you cannot deny. You tried to amass a fortune, taking advantage of the other guy. Now you sit in jail, watch others walk free, while you continue to pay your debt to society. Soon enough you'll be released, free man once again. But in this game you trust no one, even if they are your friend. Give me all your money, mortgage your property, because it's not cheap and it's not free in the game of Monopoly. I said it's not cheap and it's not free in the game of Monopoly. And here's the Little Rascals. Boys will be boys, or at least that's what they say. And these little boys spend all of their days playing around, and they can be seen all over town. Spanky's at the clubhouse, he's waiting for his friends. They will be together until the very end of time. And back then soda cost less than a dime. The He-Man woman haters, laughter generators, makers of good, clean fun. And Petey's always on the run. Alfalfa's chasing Darla, he wants her for his girl. If this were to happen, she'd rock Alfalfa's worldwide view. And then she'd go and teach him a thing or two. The He-Man woman haters, laughter generators, makers of good, clean fun. And Petey's always on the run. Buckwheat and Porky are fishing at the stream. They are full of mischief, but they make a good team of two. And you can take that to the bank because it's true. The Rascals, they were little, and then the show got big. Even little Sparky and all the other kids on the block. The gang's all here and they're ready to rock. The He-Man woman haters, laughter generators, makers of good, clean fun. And Petey's always on the run. And let's get the capo out. Thank you, Cheryl. And thanks again, Joe. And hey, Dean. See if we can get this. Oh, let's see. Yeah. And here's a different kind of cooking. Cooking with Jesse and Walt. They're criminals, but it's not all their fault. 'Cause Walt, he's got the cancer. Jesse's really young. But when they get together, they're gonna have some chemistry fun. Walter White taught high school chemistry. Then he got lung cancer, stage 3. His medical bills were very far from free. So he became this guy named Heisenberg, you see. Cooking with Jesse and Walt. They're criminals, but it's not all their fault. 'Cause Walt, he's got the cancer. Jesse's really young. But when they get together, they're gonna have some chemistry fun. Captain Cook. His license plate always gets a second look. He started out as a small-time crook, but then he learned to make the blues stuff by the book. Cooking with Jesse and Walt. They're criminals, but it's not all their fault. 'Cause Walt, he's got the cancer. Jesse's really young. But when they get together, they're gonna have some chemistry fun. If you get charged with possession, better call Saul. In the wrong place at the wrong time, better call Saul. If you need your money laundered, better call Saul. If you're just not sure what to do, better call Saul. Skylar wants your day to be A1A. Hank Schrader is an agent with the DEA. Marie's a kleptomaniac, at least that's what they say. And Gus is cooking chicken each and every day. Tuco likes his crystal blue for breakfast. Tuco likes his crystal blue for lunch. Tuco likes his crystal blue for dinner. Tuco likes his crystal blue very much. Cooking with Jesse and Walt. They're criminals, but it's not all their fault. 'Cause Walt, he's got the cancer. Jesse's really young. But when they get together, they're gonna have some chemistry fun. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Boom! Cooking with Jesse and Walt. They're criminals, but it's not all their fault. 'Cause Walt, he's got the cancer. Jesse's really young. But when they get together, they're gonna have some chemistry fun.
Awesome, awesome. My favorite, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Yeah, I started writing a Better Call Saul song. This is like 5 years ago. So I started going back through it again. It's like, wow, I think it's all stuff from the first season. So I need to go back and watch all the other seasons leading up to this last one and come up with other things to put in the song itself. I'm actually thinking about playing what I've got or part of what I've got on Thursday at the La Luna open mic over there.
Cool.
For that, but yeah, you missed it at the end of the open mic last week. There was a guy that was playing, and but he was the last one to play. But he would play like the first verse and the chorus of the song, and then he's like, "Oh, just a snippet or just a piece of it," and then he'd do the next song. I thought that's kind of a neat way of doing it, especially for like an open mic. And just give a quick little, like 3 or 4 different little blurbs of songs.
Trailers.
Yeah, here's the trailer. You can go to my webpage and check out the whole song.
So what's your songwriting process, Gary?
Usually I pretty much always start with lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just will try and put a chord progression to the words.
Cool.
That's most of it. I mean, it's rare that but saying that, like my Juarez, Mexico song that I have, it was actually initially called Born Again. And I recorded it, and it was all the same lyrics, or the same chords and the same melody and everything, but it was seen as being not appropriate for all audiences.
Oh.
so I was like, okay, I'll write different lyrics to it. So I did that with that song. But one of the things I was gonna play today, but I don't quite have it, was 4 of my earlier religious songs, making them into a medley. And I'll maybe Thursday I'll play those.
I'll have to get over there
and see how. What's that?
No. I'm just saying, was there an open mic last week?
It got canceled.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They had something happen, and it was actually canceled that day.
Okay. Yeah, because I looked, and I in fact, I was heading over there. Luckily, I only live around the corner from it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, David had sent out an update earlier on in the day, which is kind of a bummer that it didn't happen, because both Aubrey from the class and Christy, who I wrote Prince Harry with, she was going to come out.
Cool.
So we'll see. Hopefully they both make it out this Thursday again, and we'll hear some of their songs, because I know Christy had mentioned she was going to play one of the songs that she had written in the class. And I remember that one of hers, and it's really good.
Good. All right. Well, I want to hear some more music. So go ahead.
All right.
Play some more. We're almost done.
I'll go ahead and do I'll do Beautiful Balloons for Balloon Fiesta coming up in October. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, I think it's my only Juarez is my only serious song that I've got. I think I'd have to really look through and see if I have any other serious songs, but yeah, maybe I'll have to play that one down the road sometime. But this is Beautiful Balloons. We're going to see the beautiful balloons and watch those hot air wonders fly. They're amazing, but they'll be gone soon, so don't let them pass you by. It's 4 a.m. in early October in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're dressing in layers, loading up the car. Everybody knows where to go. Just follow the line of cars or take the park and ride. We're going to see the beautiful balloons and watch those hot air wonders fly. They're amazing, but they'll be gone soon, so don't let them pass you by. I was tossing and turning all night, looking forward to this awesome sight. But now the time is here, and I can't wait to get near the sights and sounds that make this event so great. We're going to see the beautiful balloons and watch those hot air wonders fly. They're amazing, but they'll be gone soon, so don't let them pass you by. The vendor booths are always lots of fun. There seems to be something for everyone. Breakfast burritos, cinnamon buns, hot dogs and turkey legs by the ton. You can even get water wonders fly. They're amazing, but they'll be gone soon. So don't let them pass you by. So if you want some great memories, come visit New Mexico and see one of the most incredible sights. They brighten the mornings, they light up the night. It's the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Here's another, oh, it's not a New Mexico song. It's Animal Conspiracy. But it does have a little bit of a New Mexico flair. Out in Area 51, in the hot Nevada sun, a few years following World War II, some aliens seem to have gotten through. From Mexico as far as we could tell, they kept saying, "Yo quiero Taco Bell." Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. I don't buy the cover-up and lies. You don't have to convince me. There's an animal conspiracy. The year was 1963. Up in the book repository, sending the signal was a mole across the way on a grassy knoll. Firing the bullets in that Texas city was none other than the Sniper Kitty. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. I don't buy the cover-up and lies. You don't have to convince me. There's an animal conspiracy. It was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, the history books got it wrong. It was apes and chimps flying those rocket ships. They see you when you're sleeping. They know you're made of meat. They know you're made up to no good, and your taste is hard to beat. New York City 2001, on the day of 9/11, things will never be the same. Thanks to snakes on a plane, the slithering fiends took control, raining terror through America's soul. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. I don't buy the cover-up and lies. We had all better get a grip, 'cause here comes the animal apocalypse.
See what Joe said? Sniper Kitty sounds like my cat.
Watch out, Joe.
Gary, thank you so much for being here. I want you to do one more song to close us out, okay?
All right. Let's see. This is one that Cafe Bella up in Rio Rancho, they used to host an open mic up there, and they used to get a lot of poets as well as musicians to perform up there. And one of the poets was Jesus Lucero, and he had this poem that he performed, and I asked him if I'd be able to try and put some music to it and create a song, and this is it. And I call it Words. Where have all the words gone? The words I kept in a safe place. ones I used to string together to describe the everything within, even if the words unravel only for me. I sought that sacred place, but the words were not found there. Perhaps I misplaced them. Perhaps I lost them altogether. Prepared to seek for that which I could not find. Stepped outside, saw a rose bush swaying to the symphony of the wind. But I found nothing in that dance, stared as a single petal left the sides of its companions and floated out of sight. And I wonder, what if words are fond in the taking apart? I stood beneath a tree, severed trunk from roots, with nothing left to keep it in the same old place. The tree drifted upward, hitched a ride on the wind that would take it anywhere else. Neither tree nor roots offered me the words I sought. The path of my uncertain journey led me to the coast. I undid the stitches beneath the sea and shore, if only to see what would happen. Watched as the sea, unable to support itself, rolled backwards, face to clash with its own tidal waves. And I noticed the shore as it went on its own way without purpose. Neither sea nor shore offered me the words I sought. I took the steps of departure, stood before a mountain. I chiseled away its stone in the attempt to unearth the words I sought. The mountain crumbled to gravel and rushed off to start a new horizon. The ground couldn't find the strength to stand on its own. Let out one final sigh and began to fall. Neither mountain nor ground offered me the words I sought. I had undone so much, searching for what I never found. And as the edge of the world grew closer, I knew I had created too many voids in silence. I sat and took to thinking, it's not always the finding of words that's needed for moving forward, but listening to learn how to fill the empty spaces.
Awesome, Gary. That was awesome, and thank you for a wonderful night of music.
Thank you for having me, Oscar.
Absolutely. I'm glad you like being had.
I do.
All right, Gary. Hopefully, I'll see you on Thursday night over at La Luna over on Lead Avenue downtown. Lead Avenue. Yeah,
Yep.
downtown. La Luna is bistro. What is that? A cafe?
It's a La Luna bakery, but
Bakery. That's right.
but they the way that they promote it is La Luna, like I don't know it because they're really trying to promote the live music,
Right.
and so they're using that more in their marketing instead of as the bakery.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully I'll see you over there on Thursday night. Thursday. Have to
Yep.
make sure. Check my calendar. Make sure I'm clear.
And which day are you playing at Bike and Coffee?
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning?
Yeah. Well, Thursday afternoon, 12:30 to 2.
Okay.
So I'll be over there. So anyway, Gary, thanks a lot, and I'll see you around.
Sounds good.
Okay. And that's our show for tonight. My special guest, Gary Costley, was here with his ukuleles and lots of wonderful, mostly original songs. And that's it for tonight. Again, I will be at Backstreet over at Old Town on Friday, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And then on Thursday and Saturday afternoons, 12:30 to 2 o'clock, I'll be at Bike and Coffee at the Old Town Farm. Bike and Coffee, Old Town Farm. So come on out. Come see some live music finally. Anyway, and if you're up in Madrid, stop into the Holler, because most likely, if the weather holds out, the weather is good, I am going to try to pop out there tomorrow and play. Usually I play from about noon till 3. So come on out. Anyway, that's going to be our show for the evening. Have a great, great night. Bye-bye.